over the line, and over the top. This is PWS, Phil's Wrestling Show, WWE Over the Limit Preview. Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Phil's Wrestling Show, WWE Over the Limit Preview. On this part I'm taking a look at the World Championship match. Sheamus defends against Chris Jericho, Alberto Del Rio, and Randy Orton. Now originally, Alberto Del Rio won an opportunity to be in a one-on-one match against Sheamus for the World Championship at Over the Limit. But after a tag team match on Raw, where Sheamus and Orton faced Del Rio and Jericho, things got muddied up quite a bit. Sheamus accidentally blasted Randy Orton with a brogue kick, and Chris Jericho went on to pin Sheamus with the Codebreaker in that match. And when they all got backstage, of course, Chris Jericho was vehement about getting a World Championship match, considering he just pinned the champion. Del Rio, of course, was pissed because he already had a shot. And Orton recently defeated Kane at Extreme Rules in a Falls Count Anywhere match, so in his own right, he has earned a title match. So Big Johnny Laurinaitis said, you know what, the hell with it, Fatal 4-Way at Over the Limit. Now this of course excited me greatly, because these are four of the top guys in WWE at the moment. All good quality wrestlers, you know, not really anybody that needs to be carried in this match. So it should be a very excellent Fatal 4-Way match. Now, the only thing that bothers me about this whole Fatal 4-Way match is that Sheamus isn't too far into his reign where I can really sit here and tell you anybody's going to win this. I truly feel that Sheamus will retain. Sheamus is my official pick for this match. Just because it hasn't been that long. This is something that would have been cool probably like before SummerSlam or at SummerSlam itself. I think this would have made more sense. Just because I don't get that feeling like Sheamus can really lose the title already. But as in the world of WWE, you never really know. Now, of course, Randy Orton, a lot of the focus on this has been between Sheamus and Randy Orton. And as great as Chris Jericho is, and as fun as Alberto Del Rio are to have in the ring and watch them compete, the Fatal 4-Way match itself will be sick. I have no question of that. It's probably going to be match of the night. Possibly, it's going to be tight between Daniel Bryan and CM Punk in this Fatal 4-Way for match of the night. It's going to be tough. We're going to have to see who brings their working shoes. But outside of that, I think the bigger story here is going to be the full-on return of heel Randy Orton. Something's going to happen, of course, in this match, and Sheamus will pick up his victory, and Orton will not be in the decision. So whether Del Rio eats the pinfall or Jericho eats the pinfall, one of them is going to take the pin, and Randy Orton is going to become incensed and possibly attack Sheamus. Now, they could also save this for later on SmackDown or the next night on Raw, but I believe we're going to have the return of evil Randy Orton, and that will be the beginning of the end for Sheamus' reign from there. But for now, Sheamus wins the Fatal 4-Way, and Sheamus continues his World Heavyweight Championship reign. And keep an eye out for the evil Randy Orton to make his return. We saw a little bit of it on SmackDown. He went to go shake hands with Sheamus, and Sheamus, of course, not probably fully thinking, Randy Orton never shakes hands with no one, pretty much, except that one time with Kane, and we see how that turned out. And then Sheamus ate another huge RKO on SmackDown. So, as great a match as this Fatal 4-Way is, the end game is the new feud between Sheamus and Randy Orton. So, if you're keeping track, Sheamus is my pick for this match. Thanks for tuning in. And on my next part, we'll be taking a look at the main event, the awkward match between the leader of the C Nation himself, John Cena, and Big Johnny Laurinaitis, taking place at Over the Limit. Thanks again, and let's check out what I have for sale on eBay this week.
Now available on eBay. Click the link in the description.